Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we will explore Google in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, and we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any essential updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of artificial intelligence to receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has identified Google as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.02. Now let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 0.84%. This translates to an average return of 0.28% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned at the upper part of a wide and declining trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $162.02 will initially indicate a slower rate of decline, but may also signal the first signs of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 22.66% over the coming 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 35.19% to negative 21.98%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 0.0817%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 9.99% and positive 28.37% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $144.57 and $206.17. Our latest daily update for Google includes the headline: Google's stock price ended at $160.61 on Monday after losing 0.83%. The Google stock price fell by 0.83% on the last day, which was Monday, the 28th of April, 2025, dropping from $161.96 to $160.61. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.86%, with a day low of $158.61 and a day high of $163.15. The price has been experiencing ups and downs during this period, showing a gain of 2.21% over the last 2 weeks. The volume also decreased on the last day alongside the stock, which is considered a positive indication, as volume should typically follow the stock. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 26 million shares, with a total of 30 million shares traded for approximately $4.77 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $207.05, while the lowest was $140.53. Currently, the price sits at 22.43%, or $46.44 below the 52-week high, and is 85.79%, or $970.04, below the all-time high recorded on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. Alphabet stock, trading under the ticker Google, is experiencing notable positive momentum following a strong earnings report that surpassed analyst expectations. For the first quarter of 2025, Alphabet reported earnings per share of $2.81 on revenue of $90 billion and $200 million, up from the anticipated $2.01. This robust performance, primarily driven by significant growth in its cloud segment and advancements in artificial intelligence, showcases the company's resilience amid ongoing challenges. Additionally, Alphabet has announced a substantial stock buyback program and an increase in dividends, which historically tend to enhance shareholder value and can lead to upward pressure on stock prices. Analysts are responding positively, with multiple firms raising their price targets for Google to a range between $175 to $200, signaling confidence in the stock's potential for further growth. In the larger context of tech earnings season, Alphabet's results have set a positive tone, indicating a possible bullish trend for the sector. Short-term impacts may reflect in the increased stock price as investor sentiment improves. Over the long term, strength in core offerings and strategic investments, particularly in artificial intelligence technologies and cloud infrastructure, are expected to bolster Alphabet's competitive edge and growth trajectory, fundamentally supporting its valuation and making Google a compelling investment option for stakeholders. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Google an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 10th of January, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned Google an overweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 7th of January, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned Google a neutral rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research assigned Google an outperform rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of January, 2025, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned Google a market perform rating with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Google stock a general buy rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Google. The Google stock displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. However, there is a general sell signal due to the long-term average being higher than the short-term average. During any downward corrections, support can be expected at $155.37 and $158.35. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was initiated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and the stock has since risen by 11%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. Volume declined alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal, recorded 14 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, noted 14 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, observed 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, identified 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 54 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal, noted 5 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal, recorded 47 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 38 days ago. For more insights and signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. Google finds support from accumulated volume at $158.71. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock typically experiences average movements throughout the day, and with strong trading volume, the risk level is deemed medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $4.54 between its high and low, which amounts to 2.86%. In the last week, the stock exhibited an average daily volatility of 2.66%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Google, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate either a low expectation for the company's future or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a possible buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 22nd of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $2.07. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Google is at $161.96. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a consideration point for swing trading. On the downside, Google faces its first support level at $158.71. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Pichai Sundar, who bought and sold 32,500 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power remains positive with a ratio of 12.075. In total, insiders acquired 1,451,746 shares and divested 1,126,703 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $153.86, which represents a decline of 4.2%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom identified 13 days ago. Is Google stock a good buy? Several short-term signals are positive. Despite the stock being in a falling trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for the stock to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 29th of April, we expect Google to open higher by 18 cents, starting at $160.79. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.